Da-da-da. Nintendo is superior to PlayStation. Change my mind. But PC is God of all. All hail PC. Oh, may the ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I am Won-Jin.
This is going to be our review of Mommie Dearest, 1981, per request of Scott Walker. I never heard of this movie before, but it turns out this is sort of a cult classic.
I had no clue either.
And it stars the fantastic Miss Dunaway, great actor.
I remember seeing her from Chinatown with Jack Nicholson.
But here we go. Yo, this was a weird movie for me. Like, I didn't know when I had to laugh or cry. Like,
I think I laughed more than I cried.
Every time Miss Dunaway did this face, I was like, what's going on? What the fuck? I didn't get any hints that this was a comedy. But then you know what's funny? 30 seconds later, we get a child beating, and then I felt super uncomfortable. I was like, why is this escalating so quickly? And then the next scene, they're like, enforced we love each other. And then I was like, what's up, ZZ?
What's up?
I was a little bit confused, and I felt like the movie couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a documentary or something else.
I was thinking to myself, it's kind of like that 80s, like an 80s version of that movie we watched with Dwayne Johnson. What was it? Smashing Machine?
Oh, yeah?
Because I think it focuses a lot on the psychology of Joanne, what's her name?
But I felt like the Smashing
Crawford,
Machine...
yeah.
I felt like the Smashing Machine had more of a arc to it. Remember how you and I, when we reviewed it, we noticed his crumbling, and it had a, like, sort of a bittersweet...
Yeah, but I'm mentioning that movie not because of that, but because this movie centers around the conflict between these two characters, and especially in a psychological way. So it was kind of like jarring to see this, I think, seemingly like narcissistic lady like abusing her child in so many different ways. And when I was watching some scenes, I could clearly see that she was projecting her own frustrations to the child.
Do you really clearly see that? Or she might just be cuckoo, Like, I don't think there was much projecting there. I just, like, just slight twist is, I just felt like she never respected her daughter as, like, a person. Like,
Yeah.
it was more of a property.
Yeah, it was kind of like how Daniel Day-Lewis used the son as like a way to make his deals easy.
Yo, wait a minute.
You're basically using a child, and don't be upset about like mentioning that movie with this one. Yeah,
Okay.
I know they're different caliber movies. Okay.
No, but that was really good one because he gave me a fuck you face. Like, I know what you're about to say, but shut the fuck up. That was good.
But yeah, like you said, the child is just a prop, and she's completely unprepared to be a mother.
Wait, let's read some comments too. Mommie Dearest should have been called Clowny Dearest. It was like that horror with the clown.
Oh man.
You mean Pennywise or which one? Scott Walker, honest opinion, boy. Do you think some of the stories is true or not true? But you have to read the book about the movie as well, and her daughter told the story. Honest opinion, boys. Do you know anyone's mom or dad who was that abusive towards their kid or worse? Any of your friends in Korea, America? Well, I can believe that this happens. But no, because I thought, Won-Jin, you were talking more about the quality of the movie, not what it's dealing with. Because here Walker is talking about what the movie deals with, but me and Won-Jin, we were talking more about the quality of the movie. But so back to your question, Walker, like, does abusive relationship happen? Oh, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
We have so many so many records of it. So I believe that something like this might happen. Void. My mother would also rather I have gone to school bald than with a mildly bad haircut.
And I don't know. In certain moments, I could see like the mother was jealous of her own daughter.
Yeah, because they show the camera angle where she's unhappy when she gets praised and stuff like that.
And I think it comes from the mother's insecurity from like becoming old and being washed out from Hollywood. And she's projecting that insecurity to the child, and the child has no idea what the hell's going on.
I thought she kind of caught on to it later on.
Yeah, later on after she became a teenager. But, you know, as a child, which I think she was at most maybe 8 years old. It's like, what kid would understand what's going on?
Yo,
Man, that was harsh.
So that was uncomfortable. That 2 scenes made me uncomfortable. One is the haircut scene. And the wire beating. So I had to ask around 1 hour 30 minutes. So this is like a torture fest. Oh my god! I was like, I don't know, like, why is this movie? You know what? I honestly thought. I thought, why is this movie not ending? Like, why do they keep showing me this? So back to your Smashing Machine comparison. I thought Smashing Machine, even when there were painful moments, it led to sort of a theme, a story. But here, I didn't get no theme. Like, so what's the Won-Jin, what's the theme? Do not get adopted by famous actress. Because Angelina Jolie might have a problem with this movie because she seemed to have done a wonderful job with her family. But Won-Jin, here's another thing. The celebrity aspect, I think, kind of ruins the movie too, because I bet there are abusive parents that are not actors, like famous actors too, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I felt like the movie kind of didn't threw me a lot of potential themes without really giving me a sufficient happy answer.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see, ZZ. I read about it, and apparently Christina was the only one out of 5 children that said her mom was abusive. Every other child denied the story as adults. Jin, what was the relationship like between your mother and your sister? Did they clash? Did they argue? Did your mama's sister didn't get along, Jin? My mom's sister or my sister? Well, I had my issues with my parents. Well, not my parents, but usually it was my mom who tried to like make me do things that I didn't want to do. And my sister, we fought a lot as a child. Yeah, because she was kind of a, I don't know, like the enforcing type.
No, but that's not.
She was very like trying to dominate my life, kind of thing. But
that's not abuse.
Yeah, that's not
normal
abuse.
Sibling behavior.
That's like the regular sibling rivalry.
Because in this movie, we kind of cross that line a lot. Wouldn't you say?
Like way past that line.
Yeah.
You don't just wake up your child in the middle of the night for using wire hangers and beat the crap out of them. Yeah.
It was simply a shit show. This is like the opposite of the all-devouring mother trope. Explain more, Void. Scott Walker. With my honest opinion, in some relationship with kids and their mothers, I reckon there's more violent relationship between mother and daughter. Yo, Walker, but we know for a fact that there are fathers that teach their children how to be child soldiers and stuff. So we got a bunch of darker stuff than this. Says he no pitch, nothing. The movie was only about a deranged woman that was taking out of a child. No, but hey, Won-Jin, I will praise this about the movie though. After I finished the movie, I praised the main actors because in the beginning I thought she was being campy, maybe a little funny, but in the middle when it got to her, she presented this woman trapped in her image really well. Like she's forever trapped in that Hollywood image. And I just wish the script was maybe a little better. Where, this is kind of, this movie have the opposite problem of what you and I complain about. You know how you and I, we always say, don't explain show. I'm like, explain some shit, please. Yeah. Like, stop. Like, explain. Like, Where's the
no
mom?
longer show don't tell. You should actually tell us.
Yeah, tell us something. Tell me about the mother saying some weird shit. Like, and I have a question, Won-Jin. I want to read the mind of that nurse, like who's been with the family forever.
Oh, you mean the maid?
Yeah, I was like
Carol Ann.
Yeah, like.
It also kind of reminded me of that movie, Blue Jasmine, with Kate Blanchett.
Yo, I was about to say something that you know what I'm about to say, because I thought Blue Jasmine was a better movie.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a much better movie.
And you know why that works? Kate Blanchett had a great script, because near the end, you know how we feel sorry for her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not that she, and there are hints that movie is brilliant because there are hints that she actually recognizes it too.
And we know what's going on psychologically. She's creating this alternative timeline or storyline inside her head. So it's kind of like a mild version of Shutter Island.
No, it's mental gymnastics.
Yeah. So she's it's a mild version, watered down version of what happened in Shutter Island.
Yeah.
You create like an alternative timeline of your life, and you keep telling it yourself until you believe it yourself.
No, but we can also tell she was in pain,
and I think that was the defense mechanism to avoid that pain.
And she's not like, unlike here, she was a sympathetic character because she was not 100% at fault. Oh, hey, at one point she was just yelling at her to clean the floor, and the floor was clean, but when she finished arguing, the floor was not clean anymore.
That's true.
Ring Christina got Christmas for birthday present. She was only allowed to keep one present, and her mother was sent to the other present to the orphanage. Void. All devouring mother is basically what the mother in Black Swan was. Okay. So maybe it is a common trope. I wonder if Joan, the real person, was. Do you think she was really crazy lady with her everything and way she treated her kids? Do you think it could be true and she bought the kids? I mean, we'll never know. So according to ZZ, the real life version of this person had 5 adopted children, and she's the only one who claims she was abusive. I mean, so Won-Jin, I have a question. Don't we all live in sort of our own reality? And one of the signs of maturity is that you realize that your reality is not everything, and you have to make compromises with the reality.
Yes, and with any decision you make, there could be regrets later, but the only way that you can be free from that regret is committing to the choice that you made.
And it's always a hard thing to do, of course.
Which is hard.
Yeah. Oh, so from my research, it turns out that Mommie Dearest didn't leave any of her inheritance to Christina and Christopher. Okay. That might be the reason why Christina made the book to earn money out of revenge towards mom. Maybe. Oh, so this is based on a memoir. ZZ, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, the daughter wrote a book.
Okay. Okay. So the book is not a novel, it's a memoir. Okay, that's why Walker is saying this is possible, whatever.
Or maybe like a biography.
Yeah. Jin, sorry, I mean, what was the relationship like between your mother and your sister when you guys were kids? No, but he answered that question.
Oh, between my mom and my sister. They were just, regular mom and daughter. My sister, yeah, she didn't get into too much trouble. She was very good at school. Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary.
Zezzy, her sisters even sued Christina for defamation towards her mother. Okay, look, Scott Walker. Okay, look, are you with my mom a lot more than I give my dad? But my dad is a hard bastard, but he still cares for me in his own way. But I love my mom a lot more than my father. My mother-in-law, Trisha mom, got a while with her father a lot more than... Well, Walker, are you comfortable talking about your personal life like that? So I'll comment if you say it's okay to comment on it, but are you sure you want to share that? Seems a little personal. Going to the bathroom?
No. I'm trying to change camera because it's obstructed by that monitor.
No, but I'm reminded of Anna Karina, like happy families are happy for all the same reason, and unhappy family have every different reason. Like family has drama.
And what's revealed to the outside world is usually always an incomplete picture.
Yeah,
we don't really know what's going on.
Let me tell you a funny
inside.
story, guys. Yeah, Won-Jin, you're right. I've been reading a lot of Osman history. At least I don't have to worry about my brother trying to kill me. So I'm saying that there's all types of sibling and parental relationship that's possible. You know? No, but Walker, like, are your parents still together? No, but you hit something really deep, Walker, though. I think children might have a favorite parent over another. Maybe. You know, they might never admit it in public, but maybe.
But one thing I can praise about this movie is, again, I think I'm just echoing what you said. It's the performance of the lead actress, Faye Dunaway. She did such a great job at playing someone who's kind of like getting unhinged from time to time. Yeah, and she gets out of control in
She's
her
manic.
Yeah, there's this like burst of anger,
alcoholism,
and frustration. Yeah, so I thought that was portrayed really well, especially when she was like strangling her own daughter. Man, that was scary.
Yeah, that shit was like, honestly, I wanted to stop watching the movie when they started chopping off the garden with the axe and shit. My mom and dad divorced years ago. I don't have time. Oh, so okay. Well, Walker, I'm going to say something really diplomatic here. Give your dad the chance, too. Because you're with your mom, and has your dad contacted you? And I don't know. That's up to you, really, though. Oh, is he borderline personality? Do you think she had borderline disorder here?
Yeah, I was keep telling myself like she needs therapy, and that's a dangerous person, especially to her own children. She needs therapy.
Oh, by the way,
she needs therapy.
We're talking about the movie character. Okay, we don't know anything about real life, whatever. Yeah. We're talking about the movie character.
We're talking about the character portrayed by Faye Dunaway,
the actor Crawford in this movie. My dad had been trying to turn me against my mom for many years now, and guess what? It hasn't worked. I don't listen to him, my mom, very, very much. No, but Walker, when you say that, the problem is I have a lot of missing information here. No, I live in Melbourne. My mom lives in New South Wales with my sister and me and my dad. Okay, what about you, Sho? What was your relationship like between your mom? It was regular, to be honest. Like, it's what basically Won-Jin said. When I hit my puberty and teenage years, I had conflict with my parents, but then once you grow up, you get over it. Like, I don't know, did that sound a little crude? Like, I feel like you get over it. You know how so the biggest difference between when you're a kid and growing up is your world gets bigger. And when you're a kid, the problem is your world is small, so you start to blame people around you, right? And who's around you happen to be your parents or your sibling. But once you grow up, you kind of grow out of that and realize that, wow, the world is so much bigger than my parents. The world is actually a village, a town, a city. And you realize that you have, and you actually understand your parents more too. So for me, it was just naturally like there wasn't any problem anymore every year I got older.
And you also learn the world doesn't revolve around you.
Won-Jin, that's a good. We should name the video that.
The world. I'm sorry, but the world doesn't revolve around you.
Let's title our Let's Talk session "You're Not Special." Won-Jin, but add to that, you can be confident, but you gotta make compromises. Yeah. Okay, boys, why don't you watch the documentary about the movie, the actual documentary? No, but Walker, can I be honest? Like this is Walker. I'm sorry, this movie is a little too dark. Do you like this movie, Void? I don't know, Void. Walker, I want to ask you. Void, yeah, most dysfunction is caused by cognitive impairment. She had something. Yeah, her alcoholism is a huge problem because I think from the very start, she can't control her take. Walker, what do you think, boys? Do you think mothers and sons argue a lot more, or do you think... No, but I think some families just argue more and some families don't. And I don't think it's just a mother and son thing. It could be a dad and daughter thing.
And another thing is, based on, like you just said, with limited information, she kept making these internal narratives about her own daughter. Which is also, I think, a sign that's like telling us there's a lot of red flag there.
So Won-Jin, so Walker, I want to tell you a personal story then, okay? Not me personally, but a friend of mine. Like, this is not the most like horrific abuse I've seen though, like or heard secondhand. I had a friend who had to grow up in in Korea, 쪽박촌. Like, so
you mean like Panjachon?
Yeah, Panjachon. So
kind of like a favela in Brazil. And
yeah,
stuff.
so they basically lived in like wooden houses, cardboard wooden houses, and the father would just come drunk and beat the shit out of him. So like this is nothing. This is and you know what the funny thing is? Every time he gets drunk, he still talks about it. Like, so that's what you call trauma, no? So there are levels to this stuff. Walker, you're going to laugh about this voice. I'm 34 years old. I'm still a brat. And no, but like having a boyish soul is fine. And when I was saying about like learning the world is bigger, like I was just speaking in generalities. Like everybody has their own path and their own tempo. So if that's your tempo, that's your tempo. That's why I asked you earlier, this is very personal, and like I don't want to, I don't know. Zezzy, honestly, I didn't enjoy watching 1.5 hours. I agree, Zezzy. So that's how I felt too. Like after the hour mark, I was like, when is this over?
I was kind of concerned because in midway, I checked the time and it was more than 2 hours. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would be like 1 hour and 40 minutes.
So that's the difference between this and Blue Jasmine and Smashing Machine is like, so the problem with this movie, they keep showing me abuse, but I don't see any like narrative like arc. Like where's the growth and where's the lesson? I'm just like, it's like watching torture porn. Like that's how I felt. Zezzy. Oh, Joker slum. What do you mean, Void? What does those comments refer to? Zezzy, it was quite disturbing because I'm too empathetic, so I feel like this kind of... Yeah, it was like... And another fucking thing that annoyed me is every time she, Crawford sends Tina to a different place, she comes back out like... It reminded me of that scene in Sopranos when they try to send Junior to military school. And she has to pretend that she's okay with everything. And boy, there's another movie I love you watch. It came out in another mother and daughter movie. It's called Precious. No, but I saw Precious. Precious is a superior movie than this. Did you watch Precious?
I haven't seen it.
I watched Precious.
Precious?
Yeah. So it's about a African-American mother raising an African-American daughter. That movie was better than this one. Way better. Zezzy, this was not horror. This was not thriller. It was not art, no P, nothing. No, yeah, I agree, Zezzy, actually. This movie, like, it barely... There were smart moments in it, but it wasn't enough to save the movie. Unlike Superbad. There are 3 different versions of this movie? So, Walker, I would actually recommend Precious, but I would never recommend this movie. Zezzy, good actor, weak-ass story, honestly made to defame her mother. Okay, Zezzy. But Precious 2008, I recommend.
Joker showed a worse child abuse scenario in Slum. Was referring to where your friend lived. Oh, Slum, okay. Why don't you guys watch the movie Precious and do a review about it? No, Joe's seen Precious. I haven't seen it, but Joe's seen it.
No, but Walker, I gotta be honest. I don't think Precious is Won-Jin's kind of movie. So, and I don't want to recommend that to Won-Jin.
I'll check it out when I have the time. Hold on.
Maybe. Because
Oh, it's also based on a novel
yeah.
from '96.
So Walker, let me give you my take on Precious. I thought that movie was really well done. The acting was good. The story was on point. But the theme might be heavy for some people.
Oh wow, a lot of like unexpected celebrities in the movie.
No, I think that also was nominated for Academy Award.
Mariah Carey and Lenny Kravitz.
No, it was a great movie.
Oh, it won 2 Oscars.
It won.
Yeah.
Not just nominated. Okay. No, because the main actor, the actor who plays the mother is amazing. The mother.
Monique.
Yeah, Monique. There we go. She was amazing in it.
Wow.
And you know, funny, she played a lot of character actors too before that, I think. She was a great actor.
She's the one who won the Oscar.
Oh,
Monique. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role.
Yo, another difference between Precious and this movie is Precious had layers to it. He was speaking also of I think from my memory, like the African American experience. So there were a lot of layers to that movie. Boys, this is from Trish. She says everybody has their own taste in movie. That's true, Trish. That is true. But this movie was just a little too dark, maybe.
My favorite scene in the movie Precious is when the mother and daughter argue and the daughter is up the stairs. Okay.
Man, but it's been like forever since I saw the movie, so I have to wait for it. No, but Walker, I think if you're trying to talk about parent and child relationships, that is actually a good topic. But that doesn't always include abusive. It could also be beautiful, and it could be constructive, and it could. I think it's always hard for a lot of people, right? Some people, like I think most people find it hard. So that's okay. But I think this is a kind of an extreme case. If you choke your daughter and beat her with a whatever the fuck that was, that's bordering on a crime in any culture in any country, right? Yeah.
Now, what do you think, boys, in America? Do you think there's more abuse with African Americans or white Americans? I don't think that's a race problem. That's a family problem. So I don't think it has anything to do with the race. The movie came out 18 years ago. Yes.
No, but don't you think that also has to do with the economic situation? Anybody who's poor, like, because the friend I was talking about, his family grew up poor.
So, it's mostly...
Yeah,
economic, financial. It's a family problem. It's not a race problem.
No, but economic problem.
Yes, then you can say that certain race are underprivileged, but we don't really want to go there.
No. I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking. I didn't understand when you said family problem. I thought it was an economic.
No, I'm reading the comments.
Okay. What about relationship between parent and parent animals and their children, like dogs, can lions, tiger, whales, and gorillas and chimpanzees? Walker, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that statement. I think economic situation definitely affects family relationship because you get this added pressure of having to provide, right?
And with the pressure, there's always conflict.
Yeah.
Because when people get pressured, they grow resentful. And that also usually gets projected in unexpected ways.
So that's not an African American thing, because I saw that a lot in Korea, where family fight over money.
Yeah, kind of tragic. All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay,
We've already talked 20 minutes on this.
Wow. So shall we? But thank you, Trish, for recommending the movie, because I found parts of it interesting. It's just after the 1 hour mark, it just became so painful for me to watch it. I gotta be honest.
And I heard there's like a cult following of this movie, which is quite interesting.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
Really? Maybe we should watch it again years down the road. So what would you give a number grade to this?
To my taste, I would give this I would give it a 5.
5?
Yeah, 5. It's watchable, but it's very painful. It was not a pleasant experience.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I'm gonna quote Won-Jin here. A movie must be entertaining, yes, This was not entertaining. The only reason why I'm getting 6 is thanks to the actor. I enjoyed the leads, the Crawford actor and the grown Christina actor. I thought they did a fantastic job of trying to convey, layered emotion.
Yeah.
But the script is trash. And I honestly, I couldn't. Listen, this is how I watched the movie. I laughed at moments. I was bored at moments. Then I was totally shocked. Like, why are they showing me this suddenly? And what the fuck is up with all the boyfriends, man? Like, god damn, is this trying to be a movie or a documentary? That's how I felt. So JoeJin Movie So Awesome gives Mommie Dearest a 5.5. It's alright. Oh, Walker. Oh, wait. Void, where is Kowloon Walled City?
Isn't he talking about Hong Kong? 구룡 성체? Do you know 구룡 성체? 구룡 성체.
알지.
Hong Kong. Kowloon City.
Yeah. Oh. No, but in Korea, we also still have those in some areas, to be honest. Walker, you know what I find not fair about Trish and Reg are dog Relis and Trish a lot? Okay. Sorry, I mean, what about relationship between parent animals with their children? Let's talk about that more in Let's Talk, Walker. So I'm going to give it a movie must be entertaining. Whoever said that, that's what Won-Jin said. Won-Jin said it last time. He was like, listen, Joe, when I watch a movie, I need to be entertained. And it was a great speech. So Won-Jin actually...
I learned nothing out of this movie.
That's a little too harsh. We did learn that celebrities live just as harshly as us. But anyway, guys, I think so. So Won-Jin, do you want to do Mercy this week or next week? Or do you want to get it over?
I don't know. I think it's better that we go to Let's Talk now because I don't know if you realize it, but you are also kind of tired. You're losing focus.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to go into Let's Talk in 5 minutes. This has been JoeJin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye.
5.5.
Hold on, Scott Walker, before we end, relationship between parent animals with their children.
I don't know, Scott.
Yeah, I don't really know about the relationship between parent animals and their children because I think that's also different depending on which animal it is. But anyways.
That's a deep question that's hard to answer.
Saturday evening, same time, same site. Breaking down shows, breaking down your favorite fights. Plot holes, cameos, twist that we clock. Subtitles scroll while we talk that talk. From space sagas to small town drama. We got jokes, hot takes, zero karma, armor. JoeJin Movie So Awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. JoeJin Movie So Awesome. Jack going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. JoeJin Movie So Awesome. 1 to 10 scale, that's the verdict. Give it a 6.